Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm starting a new project. It's gonna be a long-term project and I'm gonna call it Interchangeable Earrings. Just like we started Project Long Necklace, I have a separate playlist for it and it's something I keep on coming back to add more things to it because they're so interchangeable between them. So I thought, why not do other stuff? So I came up with this idea a couple weeks ago and I've been working on it since then. This is basically going to be your interchangeable earring base, and then you can go ahead and make all sorts of different charms. And this is my Edna charm. This tutorial came out a long time ago and it was quite popular between my subscribers. So all you do is just take this here, clip this, and you have yourself an earring. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm so excited with this idea. I don't know how popular it's gonna be. I don't know if the people gonna appreciate it, but I got really excited with this idea. This is the only base I came up with so far, but I have a couple of ideas to create a couple more bases so you can, have different looks. But this is very simple idea, but so many looks you can have with this, so many different charms you can attach to it. As long as it has a hole that you can put this through, it's gonna work. So this is Edna charm. This is a peyote ruffle. I don't have a tutorial on it yet, but I might do this in the next tutorial. And all you do is just clip it and look, totally different earrings. Very dressy. It has Swarovski sparkly bicones on it, and it's just gorgeous. And this is peyote circle we did in the last tutorial, and look. It's just gorgeous. Very simple idea, lots of different looks, lots of different possibilities here. So I'm gonna be working on this for a long time. Not particularly straight in a row, but this is a project I'll be coming back to. So we're gonna work on the second pair of this today. And for that, you're gonna need some delicas. I'm gonna be creating exactly the same one. I just made one, so we're gonna work on the second pair. And this is 242 code. 11 delicas. Then you're gonna need 15 Tohos. You can use Miyuki's, doesn't really matter, just need some 15 and this is code 557 if you need 15 Tohos. Then you're gonna need some 6mm pearls. Now if you noticed here, I did the colors gold and silver, so whatever charm I make is gonna match. You don't want to make it too colorful, lots of different colors if you want to have just one base, because then you would have to match every single charm you do. While if you use neutral colors, you could use with anything else. So I'm just using like gold and silver, so it can go with anything. Then you're gonna need your earring hooks, second pair of this. Then you're gonna need your thread. I'm gonna be using white Nymo, beading needle size 10, stop bead to start off, and scissors to cut your thread. So you're gonna need a yard for this, or a bit more. I'm just gonna take 1.5 yards just to be secure, and then we'll get to work. Alright, we're gonna start with our stop bead. I'm gonna take my needle through the stop bead, and I'm gonna leave a tail of about 10 inch. That will be enough to add one side, which is gonna be this side. So 10 inches, take my needle through the stop bead one more time, and I like to do it one more time. Now this is going to be odd count peyote because we need to have a center bead. We cannot do it with a even count, so it's 7 beads in a row. So I'm gonna pick up 7 delicas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 4, 3. So I picked up 7 delicas. Get things out of the way. Drop it down to my stop bead. Now to start off, it's a bit tricky, the odd count peyote. I don't particularly like this stitch, but sometimes you can't avoid it, so I'll try my best to explain. Okay, make sure it's zoomed in. I'm gonna pick up 1 delica. I'm gonna skip the first bead and then go through the next one up. I'm gonna pick up another Delica, skip one bead, go up the next one. I'm gonna pick up one Delica, see where my thread is, I'm gonna skip one and then go through the next. And then here, it's all wonky, but all I'm gonna do is just pull my thread nice and tight. And I want to make sure my beads are next to each other. They should look like this. See? And you have your last bead here as well. And now it's time to make a turn. And that's the part that's a bit difficult. Well, not difficult. If you've done it several times, you kind of get the hang of it. See? That's what I have. I'm gonna pick up one Delica. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go these 2 beads down and the 3rd bead as well here. I'm gonna pull my thread, go the 3 beads and pull my thread. And then you want to make sure the bead you added lies right next to the last bead in the row. That's what you have. Then I'm gonna go up this one, the side bead, pull your thread. I'm gonna go up this middle bead here, and then I'm gonna go up this bead here. And then I'm gonna come around this bead. And that's basically it. You made your turn. Not that difficult, really. So, and then I'm just gonna continue with my bead. I'm gonna pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. And then back up. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. And then again, to add the last one, we have to do the same manipulations again. Because if you pick up the next bead, it has to sit here, but there is nowhere to go. So all you do, go 1, 2, 3. Pull your needle through. Make sure this bead sits next to this bead here. Then you go up the previous bead in the same row. See where I am? This bead. I'm gonna go up this bead. Then go up this one. And then up this one. And then turn back through the bead we added. And that's it. And you just continue your payout. Pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, turn back up, go through the next sticking out bead. One Delica, go through the next sticking out. One Delica, go through the last sticking out bead. Now that I have a couple of rows going, like how much we've done already, I like to change my method to an easier version of odd count period. So instead of doing all those manipulations going through beads back and forth, I'm gonna pick up one bead and see this bridge, the thread bridge here. I'm gonna take my needle through that bridge, pull my needle through. Make sure your bead sits in place. See? It's a bit wonky right now, but it will be back to normal. And then back through the bead we just added. So instead of all those manipulations, that's all you do. And then continue with your period. Pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the last sticking out bead, one Delica, turn around and go back up through the sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, and again we are back to the turn. I'm just gonna pick up one Delica, see the bridge here. I'm gonna take my needle under the threads, pull it through, make sure my bead sits in place, yeah, and back through the same bead you just added. And that's it. You just continue on and on. You need exactly 4 centimeters of the period strip. So here I made exactly 4 centimeters, and then I'm gonna meet you back here. So I have my 4 centimeters, and I made the last odd count turn, and now it's time to decrease the number of rows to have that cone shape. So to do that, I don't know if I should zoom in a bit more. I'm gonna pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the last sticking out bead. Now I don't want to just make it turn back because I would have to add another bead here. All I want to add now is one bead here, one bead here. To do that, I have to get to this bead heading this way. So I'm gonna go back one bead, down another bead here, then I'm gonna go back through the next bead up, and finally I can get to the bead where I want to be. And I'm gonna pick up one bead, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the last sticking out bead. Again, I have to go through beads to come back through this bead to add the last one here at the top. To do that, I'm just gonna go back through this bead here, down another bead. It doesn't matter where you go as long as you make your way to this top bead heading this way. Then I'm gonna go up. I just try to find the shortest way possible. And finally through the bead where I'm supposed to be. And then pick up the last Delica and then go through this sticking out bead. So you have your corner. And now I have to take my needle back to the top bead to add the earring hook. To do that, I'm just gonna go up, back, down one bead, go through this bead here, and back up through that top bead. And I'm gonna pick up 3 15-ohs, 1, 2, 3, And then I'm gonna pick up my earring hook. And then 350 nose. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna come around the same Delica at the top. And that's what you have. And reinforce. Just go through all the beads through earring hook and back through that Delica. And that's it. It's time to add the pearl now, the 6mm pearl. You can use any 6mm bead here, but I just found this pearl matches nicely. And see the top bead we are? I want to go to the 5th bead down in the same row. So all I'm going to do is just go 1 bead down at a time. So now I'm at the 2nd bead. Now I'm at the 3rd one. Now I'm at the 4th. And the 5th one down. Just let me sure it's the 5th one down. Yep. And then here, I'm gonna pick up 250 nose, the pearl, drop it down, and 350 nose. 1, 2, 3. This 3, I'm gonna create a picot on top of this pearl. So when I go down, I wanna go down through the pearl and through one of the 50 nose at the bottom, just the one, and pull my needle through. That's it. Then I'm gonna pick up 150 now, and at the bottom, see the bead, the Delica you're coming out of? You wanna come around the same Delica. See? And pull your needle through. That will center your pearl. And you want to reinforce it. Back up through the 250 nose, through the pearl, through the picot at the top. Oh, so tricky to go through this 50 nose. They're so tiny. Back down through the pearl and through the first 50 now again. And again, I'm gonna go through that last 50 we added and back through the Delica. And that's it. Our button is ready. And now you just have to get rid of the tail. And to do that, I'm just gonna go a couple beads down, go through this way, go here. I always like to take my thread to the edge before I cut it. And here, I'm just gonna try to cut it at the very base without damaging any other thread. The one side done. Now we have to do this side. So I'm gonna remove my needle here. Have to get rid of that stop bead. Have to do it carefully, one bead at a time, one thread at a time. And now, just like we did on this side, again I have to create that corner. So again, it means going through beads back and forth. But it's pretty easy. As long as you know your destination, all you do is just go through beads, making your way there. Doesn't matter through which beads you go, as long as you can get it right and calculate properly. Okay, thread my needle. So I'm faced the wrong direction. I have to be going through this bead going that way. So to fix that, I'm gonna go down one bead, one bead here, if I go here, okay, I can go back up this bead, back through this bead, and we are heading the right direction now here. Then pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the last sticking out bead. Now I have to make my way back to this bead to add this two here. To do that, I'm gonna go down this bead here, down this bead, back up this one, and we are where we are supposed to be. Pick up one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, one Delica, go through the next sticking out bead, and then here I have to make my way to this bead going this way. So I'm gonna go down one bead here, go down another one here, go up this next bead up in the same row, and through the bead where we are supposed to be. Pick up one Delica and then go through the next sticking out bead, and we are done. And now I have to add the loop on top of this, so I have to come back up to this bead. To do that, I'm just gonna go down one bead, go through the middle row bead here, and up the top bead. Now I'm using Toho's, Toho 15 O's, and for my loop I need to add 20 to comfortably go through that 6mm bead. Depending on what kind of brand you're using, you know, just make sure you have enough to go through the 6mm bead. So I'm gonna pick up 20. So I have 20 15 O's. I'm just gonna drop it down, and I just have to turn it into a loop. So I'm gonna go through the top Delica again, and then I have to reinforce it. All I do is just go through all those beads I added, and back through the bottom Delica. And now it's time to get rid of the tail. So I'm just gonna go down some beads to get away from there. Now before I go too far, I want to make sure this actually goes through that 6mm. Yep. Okay. Go down here. Go back up here. Another bead up. Down the next bead. And the next bead down. And here I think it's safe enough to just snip it. And that's it, guys. It's ready. So let's see, this. So I have 2 pairs ready here. This one I don't have a pair. We'll see what I can do with that. This one will probably work on next maybe, or sometime in the future. So look. So that's one look. Look how gorgeous. And then the next one, let's see. So I'm gonna take this one. And this one. And that's it. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know why I got so excited about this project. Well, the reason behind that might be because I'm pregnant. I didn't really announce it before, but I'm pregnant. I'm actually that pregnant that by the time this video out, I might actually have the baby sleeping in my arms rather than in my tummy. That's how late I am in my pregnancy. So I didn't want to say much when it was early, but you know, we're pretty close. We've been pretty busy setting up nursery and stuff, and I think my hormones might be affecting me as well. I'm usually not that excited about beading, trust me. But yeah, let's see how long this excitement lasts for this project. I will try to come up with a lot of different more charms that you can add to it. So, you know, you can have your whole set of interchangeable earrings for the summer. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Stick around for more and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.